World famous Golden Dragons, an original oil on canvas. From April 21st, 1965 through January 13th, 1966, the world famous Golden Dragons, flying the Douglas A-4C Skyhawk, embarked on the United States ship the Bon Homme Richard for their 13th cruise. This was the squadron's first combat cruise to the Western Pacific's Vietnam War theater. The original oil painting was a gift for Navy pilot John Paul Rogers, who flew this A-4 on this cruise. John would, many years later, become my dear friend, chief pilot, and fellow artist at American Airlines San Francisco base. JP has been retired from his flying career now for over 20 years, but he has not retired from being an artist or even a writer. I felt fortunate to make his acquaintance and blessed to acquire his friendship. What follows is an example of his artistry. Approaching retirement in July of 2001, Captain John Paul Rogers wrote the following poem, which is now printed on the inside front cover of subsequent captain's retirement banquet booklets at American Airlines. The cockpit. There is a place where only pilots meet, a place like no other place, a small place, no chairs for visitors, a place where moonless nights contrast with morning rays to set the tone, a tone of extremes where aerodynamic noise is silent and catastrophic events breed silence. There is a place where accountability is accepted, where performance is measured, where philosophy abounds, and lifetime bonds are formed. There is a place where teamwork and discipline are supreme, a place where perfection is the expectation. There is a place where only pilots meet, and I will miss it. Captain John Paul Rogers, American Airlines retired. The Sandyman. The original painting, a pastel done on sanded paper, was commissioned by the wife of an Air Force Academy graduate who, as a pilot, flew more than one tour of duty in Vietnam in this aircraft. The piston-engine Skyraider was designed during World War II and saw service later in both the Korean and Vietnam Wars. The aircraft were used primarily by the Air Force to perform one of the Skyraider's most famous roles, called the Sandy, and used as a helicopter escort during combat search and rescue missions. The Douglas A-1 Skyraider, with its armor plating around the cockpit area for added pilot protection, was famous for being able to take hits and keep on flying. The honoree, upon receiving the painting from his wife, overwhelmed with emotion, was reported to have shed a few tears. That's the conclusion of this military aircraft series. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and I hope you'll come back soon.